It's your boy, you know, man, rapping like we in the building, man. Stop playing. Another dope artist in the building. When I say the name speak for itself, we talking about music on top of music, Spotify playlisted, certified. Understand what's going on, man. Again, it's a Sunday, man, and we doing dope shit, man, with dope people. Understand what's going on. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, man. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? This is Pop/Eating Bocas, Frank Niebauer from the 916 Sacramento, California. And boy, oh boy, do I have a whole new sound for the whole new world to hear. Definitely that melodic vibe with pop, with a little bit of R&B.
Okay. Shit, I thought you was gonna give me some R&B, some soul, some. You got it all, to be honest with you. I thought you was gonna give me the whole playlist.
And being multi-genre is what you gotta do. So.
You say you're coming from California,
sir.
Give us a little bit of history on California, man. Just coming up in California.
Oh man, I've been living there for the past 28 years of my life.
Okay.
Really, my ultimate goal is, to get out of my state, to get myself more publicly known out there for who I am. Obviously, you got LA and San Francisco, but I really got to venture out there and definitely put my shoes in a different city. So that's why I'm here doing this amazing interview with you guys.
We in Atlanta right now, from California to Atlanta. Understand the travel, understand the movement, understand the belief in his career, man. I try to tell other artists, man, the way you traveling right now, give a little bit to the artists, man, because they feel like they can go big in their own city. You traveling right now. Give us a little jewels, man. Give us a little game.
Big point right here, guys. You got to spend money to make money. So obviously, you got to take some sacrifices in your life. Whether it be maybe have to call off work for one day or a whole week, but you got to make sure if this is something you really want, you got to take a sacrifice.
Let's go.
Because you got to count that blessing as an opportunity. If you miss out on that opportunity, you missed out on that blessing, guys. So obviously, this is when I came across Scott back maybe about.
Shouts out Scott, man.
Shout out Scott Morris, more booking agencies right there.
Morris,
This is how it really started here. I met him back in Sacramento at the end of June. Performed for him just one night, and after that he was like, wow, love your sound, love your energy, come perform for the BET Awards an extra 3 days in LA.
Let's go.
So I was originally already supposed to perform there for Too Hot Radio.
Okay.
So that just added more performances for me for that whole week.
You knew
I knew there was something.
Let's go.
And then Saturday night, at the very end of the BET Awards, I asked Scott, I was like, I want nothing more than this. I want to be on your team. I want to show you that I want to be dedicated. I want to show you that I want to make my way out of the area I'm normally in, just to show who I'm really at, And so then Scott's like, text me, let's go on tour.
Shit, you could be local, you could be worldwide. You choose. Understand. I want to get into like how you get into the music. Where the passion for the music come into? I mean, you got other family in music, or do you just
no?
One day
So
just become an artist? Talk to us.
First of all, I'm adopted, so I really don't know where the talent or really anything comes from. All I just know is that like growing up as a kid, I've always just seen myself singing by myself or singing in the shower, singing out wherever I go. My mom's the one who initiated. Hey Frank, why don't you take voice lessons? And that was back junior year of high school. And ever since then, I've been taking voice lessons with the same coach. Hey, shout out Sarah Solomon and Voice Academy. That is my voice studio right there. That
Get your vocals together.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That's all I got for you. Don't do me like that, bro. Let me. Ooh. Okay, now I ain't gonna stop. Man, when you first, so we went from vocal lessons to recording music to also putting out particular dope projects. Understand what's going on. Can you give us that little background on that first project, that first album, that first record you recorded?
Definitely. So this all really pretty much started back in 2017. So like I said, I've been singing for over 10 years, but I really wanted to take my stuff kind of more semi-professionally up to more to the top level. In 2017 is when I created my first single called Hold Back.
Let's go.
And then pretty much from there, I've been creating single after single after single. I don't have an album yet, but I don't have an EP, but I do have at least 14 singles of my own self out right now. And then from there, progressing each year, I've been just seeing nothing but success. Slow and steady wins the race, guys.
Okay. I mean, as far as putting out singles instead of putting out an EP or a record or a particular album out right now, is there a plan behind it? Is there a reason you setting it up doing it like that? Give us some game, man.
So, first of all, this goes a big shout out to my producer, I Am Happy. He's the one pretty much who's been making all my beats.
Shouts out I Am Happy. Shouts out I Am Happy. Follow me.
So he's pretty much the one who's like ventured me out of my comfort zone to pretty much say like, hey, you think your voice has got the potential to be where it needs to be? Let's start making more music and more on the professional side, more on the professional recording. And then from there, like I said, it's pretty much been a step-by-step process, and I've been releasing singles, maybe once or twice a year. Like I said, I really do want to get the album going here. I do have a lineup already. I have a lot of songs
already ready to come out.
But from where my standpoint is that I've been seeing that my singles itself have been gaining the popularity that I really want.
I I just want to, because to me that's a jewel right there. Most people, like I said, you could spend 30 years putting together this particular project and not have one good single on there to put that project anywhere. Somebody who focuses on single, who focuses on placement, who focuses on putting a particular song where it needs to go and put his energy, his money, his finances behind that one hit can make him more money than somebody spent 30 years putting together a 12-track project.
All it takes is one, guys. All it takes is one song. And we're in a singles era, too. We are in a singles era where most people are getting big off one song. Ice Spice. You got that song. I mean, you can't go wrong. Come on. But, like, you just...
But I'm a munch.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Great example. You know what I'm saying? You just make a hit. Someone has to hear it. The right person, that person will come along, and then, dude, you sprout out to be the person who you're supposed to be.
First record you recorded. What's the name of that first record you recorded?
It's called Hold Back.
Hold Back. Give me that feeling on Hold Back. Yeah, I gotta ask.
And so, like I said,
did it mean something?
Well, back in 2017, I was going through some girl shit.
Okay.
And
those are best records, by the way.
Hey, I guess so. But this song was basically describing about a certain girl that I had something feeling for her, and then, you know, pretty much, you know, I was being held back the whole time, you know. Eventually she just pretty much cut me off, stopped talking to me out of nowhere, and I never got closure. I pretty much took all this time out of my own day to give a lot of energy to this person, and it was just holding me back the whole time, knowing that she wasn't really feeling the same way.
Oh man, when I say, y'all better check that out, because I know it's a lot of people out there going through that similar situation I am right now. But this interview ain't about me. It's about your boy. Stop playing. Hold Back. First record, man. Dope record. When I say I got a chance to kind of peep it out and listen to it, when I say the realest music comes from the realest place, how are you in that lane and making that type of music? Is that your lane, or you describe?
Absolutely not. That's a great question, and the way I'm gonna answer is that, like, most of my music really does come from the soul of my heart.
Okay.
And I do really want to try to aim a lot of my music to have, you know, people relate to a certain feeling that I had. And if they can relate to it, I know I did something right. You know, even if you're bopping your head to the beat, I know you're kind of feeling the groove and the move. But a lot of my music comes from the soul, and I feel like that's why a lot of progress has been happening, because the lyrics are real. When you hear my music, guys, you can really hear the lyrics, the story behind it. It's not just some song that was made up right away. Most of my music, it takes a long time for me to at least write one song, because I really want to make sure it makes sense. There's a story behind the image, and it fits perfectly with the beat.
I mean, a lot of people just throwing music together. It seems like you actually take your time and actually make sure the beat is right, make sure the lyrics is right. You know what I mean? I don't care if it takes 2-3 weeks to get this particular record together. That's how dedicated and passionate are you about it. Do you feel like music is built and set up for that now in today's society, or do you feel like people need to put a little more time into their music?
I honestly think that, like, you know, giving yourself some, you know, real passionate time of thinking about, like, could this be the song to put out right now? Because I know a lot of people have a lot of music they want to put out, but sometimes it's good to just linger off that song and keep it in the vault.
No, I understand that.
Because it could be a hit later on in the road. You never know. There was a song that I came out called Meltdown, and I wrote that track back in 2021, and I released it this year. So I didn't have to, like, you know. So
2021, released it this year.
2023.
Still resonate today as it did in 2021.
And because the reason why I didn't release it yet is because I had a feature on it. You know, I had this rapper, shout out Lil Dane.
Shouts out Lil Dane.
East Coast rapper out there from Louisiana. He literally sounds like Meek Mill. He is the new wave of sound of Meek Mill. I swear to God, check it out. It's called Meltdown featuring Lil Dane. Like I said, I wanted to take some time, not just immediately push this song right out. I could release it in 2021 with a different feature. But guess what? Lil Dane's on the come up on the East Coast over here. He was
I mean, that's also putting yourself in a position to be able to work with other artists who coming up as well, blend y'all music together to be able to get a little bit more push on that, man. Shouts out Lil Dane, man. We ain't heard him yet, but he sound like he coming up. You say, where you from?
Where is he from? Louisiana.
Louisiana. You know they got some good artists out there. What you doing out there in Louisiana, man? What's going on? You out there moving, touring like that? You on the tour right now, right?
Damn right.
Talk to us about the tour, man. Let us know.
All right, wait. First of all, shout out Scott.
Let's go, man. Scott Morris, man.
More booking agencies right there.
Let's go.
Wow. This is just a blessing, first of all, for me to even just know that I can travel on the road and do something that I'm really passionate about. I know, for me, coming as an independent artist myself, it's not easy doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, finding the right person who is going to give you that right opportunity is gonna lead you into the right path that you're going to need to go into. And that's when I met Scott. And this tour really means something to me. Like, Networking is going to be unbelievable this week. You know, singing with all the passion I can get on stage. You're going to see it all this week. And I'm literally flying back on the 17th to perform at the State Fair of my own home, California State.
Back in California, man. Oh man, that's pretty dope. I mean, you mentioned in the networking and you mean meeting the right people. Talk to the people, man. As far as other artists and independent artists, how important it is to have an important team around you that actually know what they're doing, that actually can move with you.
This is most important in this industry, guys, is you want to have a team that you know you can count on and that you can trust, because this is an industry with a lot of, I should say, lies and fools and people who want to scam you or whatnot. So you really want to work and make sure you talk to the right people, because this is not an industry you mess around with, guys. So finding Scott, finding more booking agencies, it's been a blessing, and I am not going to let Scott down. I really want to show what Frank Niebauer is all about.
Let's go, man. Sorry, I better stop playing. I was rolling through Spotify, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was scrolling with the Neo. You know what I mean? I was feeling a little emotional. Scrolling through Neo, man, and then I'm scrolling. And he pops up. How does that happen? Please give us that story, and also let the people know where they can find that record, man.
Woo-wee. All right, so guys, check this out. So pretty much, like I said, reach for the stars. Doesn't even matter, you know, if it's your local artist or your favorite celebrity. Me being, I love Neo. Okay, so back in 2021, I DM'd Neo a song of his own, So Sick, a cappella. So I just DM'd the video, and then I said, I hope you see this. The next day, he messaged me right back. He said, yo, that's what's up. What are you currently right now doing to push out your music, sound, yada, yada, yada. And then from there, I told him what I was doing. From there, he's like, let's collab. Let's do something where I can help you out, mentor you, make sure you're staying on the right track to make sure you're making progress every year / month. Guys, gotta take sacrifices. I dropped money on myself for him so he can follow me on the gram. We can stay updated with DMs, and he has hosted 3 of my own tracks, which one I'm about to tell you right now, called One Headlight.
Let's go. Spotify right now.
Spotify, Instagram.
Check it out right now.
Apple Music, literally just go on to Google, guys. This is it. Go to Google, type in Frank and Neo. Go to Google Images. I swear to God, that cover art will be the first thing that'll pop up. Frank and Neo.
Come on,
swear.
Man. Come on, man. You got to really be with the algorithm to be able to come up first on Google. Frank said, Google me, bro. Google me.
Google me.
Frank and Neo, first thing popping up when I say, man, dope record, dope track. How was it recording that record, and how you feel about that record, man? And how hard? People need to hear this record, personally to me, but talk to them.
So first of all, with laying some moolah on my own self to have Neo help me out with all of this. So first of all, he has given me 3 tracks to write to. He's hosted them for me. Where first one we got is called One Headlight, and we got Heart Taker.
Let's go.
And then Heartbreaker. So Neo pretty much gave me these tracks to write to, but they're hosted by him, and they're able to be released onto his platform, so I can get the popularity from whoever's listening to his music. It'll all come streaming onto my side, and that's pretty much how my streams have been gathering up every single time, is because those 3 tracks, one of them's already out. Like I said, one of them. We still got 2
we got 2 in the cut.
We got 2 more.
We got 2 in the top.
See, that's what I'm saying.
2 in the, man, y'all
leave them in the vault. Leave them in the vault.
Let's go, man.
This is since 2021.
We talked about that earlier.
Exactly. Leave them in the vault, because I have 3. I've only done 1. I still have 2 to go.
Let's go.
And here we are. Shout out Neo, but I know you're following me, and I know you see this. You see my stories every time. Let's get it, baby. Come on.
Stop playing, man. Neo, Frank, man, good representation of the music. Also, like I said, to have a dope artist like that believe in you and support you as well. Cosign is ridiculous. I don't know, man. My cousin saying you ain't got a Neo cosign. All I'm saying is you might need to DM Neo.
All right, well, that's literally all I did, guys, because he actually posted a video on his Instagram saying that he's looking to work with artists that are ready to make movement. And I saw that post back in 2021, DM'd him, and he messaged me back. So I saw what he posted, took the opportunity of thinking that this could be something I could make out of it. God forbid, I had no idea. Then he hits me back up. Now I'm here.
Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. The representation will show for itself. The artistry will show for itself. But if you suck, you still might make it, but you won't make it on here. All I'm saying is moving on. Frank in the building, man. I'm gonna talk about up-and-coming projects, up-and-coming music, and up-and-coming shit we can look forward to, and when the next time we're gonna be able to see you on stage. Let us know, man.
So like I said, you guys are gonna be seeing me on stage all this week, and like I said, flying back home to my hometown, Sacramento, California, for the State Fair. But I do have a album, like I said, I was working on here, and this album is gonna be co-partnered with the DJ. His name is called Gold Mosaic. Novak Matt, shout out, baby, right there. Shout out Loki DJ from here, from Sacramento.
Go.
So he's given me about like 9 tracks to work on. Already finished one of them. Looking for more artists to finish that album.
Okay, man. So you got some open tracks?
Damn right.
Don't let me get this TikTok challenge started with these open verses. Stop playing with Frank, man.
Don't play.
Stop playing with Frank. Where can they find you at, man? Where can they locate you at? If they want to support you, if they want to book you, if they just want to come check one of your shows out, give them all the socials, man.
Guys, plain and simple, everything from Google to Instagram to Twitter to Facebook to whatever kind of application that you have, social media-wise, it's Frank Niebauer. FrankNiebauer. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
One of the most dopest vocalists I've heard in a long time, man. Y'all better check him out on all platforms. Go support him, man. Go support the team, man. Shouts out Scott, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Rap Analytics, Moss Studios, man. Big Boy Moss. Y'all know what it is, man. Your boy, Nino, Frank. Man, I'm about to go listen to some soul music. I'm out of here. Let's go.
Damn right. In and out.
The end. Yeah.